This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Welcome to the pre-show, everyone. I am Rich Baritone, and my voice feels and sounds so much better. We have our first hello here. It's Ledgeview.
I'm an immortal vampire. Y'all folks are funny. We said, what? What? You funny. Oh, it's fake. Wait, what? It's fake? Yeah, you sure? Folks are funny, man.
I'm pretty damn sure it's fake. Have two more hellos. Blue is here. Blue is always here. And so is Eddie Guerrero. Enjoy the bat cycle wreck, everyone.
Yeah, I almost wish they would recruit me sometimes.
Look who's here. It's Connie's crusty charred cooter. We call her C4. Right now, she's going by Connie's CCC-V6U4T. Yes, indeed. That is her YouTube tattoo.
And get me right, give me a sign-on bonus, stuff like that, and just get me somewhere where I'm taken care of. But like I said, you're going to drive me. Take me.
No, I'm trying not to. Nothing ever happened with that, by the way, but that is what it absolutely had to be. No, if I get mad tonight, I'm probably going to lean in and do shit like this, because you know I'm going to get pissed off at some point.
Me on a bus or something. I ain't getting on no plane, bro. I don't trust planes. I'm not getting on one. I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it. I refuse. I don't care who it's for. I'm not doing it. It makes no sense. I'm a genius. If I'm telling you that, you should probably listen. So, I ain't getting on no plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only is Tyree afraid of heights, but Dutchie's here, and he says, congrats on the banner. Yes, indeed, he made me a banner some time ago, and I finally took the time to figure out how in the hell to put it up on my channel. If you want to go over there and check it out, it's pretty much me summed up in a banner. It's beautiful, and thank you so much for that.
You want to recruit me? Send a bus. You know, recruit me and say we'll pick you up in a bus, or we'll have a driver come pick you up, and we'll get you, you know, where you're stationed somewhere. We'll have you right. You'll have your own spot. Here's all your anonymities. Here's everything that comes with it. So, yeah.
Fuck them if they can't take a joke. Am I right or am I right? You're always going to be C4 here, of course. Ain't that the truth, Eddie? And while he's slapping his forearms, his jaw winds up in another county. Fuck that, another country.
Like, serious?
I see it all happening, man. I think God, I really feel and believe, and I know. I just believe and I know. I have a knowing. I believe and know that I believe that God is gonna give me like enough money. I see it all happening, man. Okay. Whoosh, whoosh. See
Whoosh.
that? Whoosh. Never. How do we know you're the real Batman? See that?
I haven't ran this intro in a while, and I need to run this one more often. This is great.
Hey, Bridges. Whoosh. See that? That's why I'm the real Batman. Okay.
Say hi to half-witted Honky Ori, or just half-wit.
We got Mockingbird villains out here. This is hilarious. It's too much. Oh, for real, I can't do this. This is the Mockingbird.
All right.
Oh, for real.
Okay, I'm going to pause here. If you have never seen or heard this, if there's a pair of seatbelts around you, you probably should put them on.
Oh my goodness, it's too much. It's great. I'm Batman in real life, and we got real supervillains. Oh, for real.
Well, hi, I think I may have forgotten to introduce Ledgeview. Ledgeview is, of course, the master of the catchphrase around here.
Oh, life don't get no better than this. It's awesome. I love it. I love my haters. This is the Mockingbird. Ah, for real. Oh, I love it. It's too much. I can't get over that. This is the Riddler speaking. This is the Mockingbird.
Well, if I wait until this ends, I won't welcome anybody. Please welcome the legend that is Sheriff Consent. He's here right now. And he doesn't sound insane at all. And welcome Kelchu Bordner. This is late night TV in the UK.
That's awesome. I love what I do. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I can't get over that. If you introduced yourself to Batman, he would crack up.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously, I got just a little bit of a head start. Not too much.
This is the Mockingbird. Oh, for real. He said it. His name is the Mockingbird. Oh my God. Oh, it's too much. Batman can't do it. I can't even take you seriously. That's awesome. Can you imagine? A Mockingbird. Oh my goodness. Next, what's next? On the octopus? Oh, it's awesome. All right, let me calm down. I gotta breathe. Oh man. It is hilarious. So, it's too funny. So, you gotta understand. I can't stop laughing. It's too funny. That's what he said. He said, this is the Mockingbird. Like, what the hell? It's too funny. This is the Mockingbird. Oh, I love it. It's too funny. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, for real. So, long story short, it's the exact same situation. Like, I do this for real.
Finally, now I can say hello to everybody that's just come in, because it was hard. I didn't want to step on it. The only thing that was missing, of course, was a straight jacket. Please say hello to Fallout. He's here live, and he's here right now. And again, Sticky TT6 is here. This doesn't happen often. Please tell me. Oh, please tell me you're not at work.
Mommy, that's right. I get busy. That's what I do. Yeah, I get busy. Feel me? Hell, it's funny.
See the back brace? It's so hilarious.
That little fake stuff, little fake ass. Yeah, I'm about it, little homie. What you mean? Huh? Yeah. What? I live for this. Play with me. Oh, it's funny. Every day, funny. New little homie every day. Jelly.
Funny you should mention an octopus and Black Meridian. You'll put that together here in a few minutes.
I'm a sniveling, coward little gang member. Oh, that's you. Little toad. What's your name? Yeah, I hear you talking now. Like you don't know what happened. Like you don't know who run the street. Like we out here faking and flogging. Like you about something. Can't even make a dime. Y'all little gangs don't get no money. You don't make a dime. You make millions of dollars. You serious? Who you playing with? You have any idea what I've done? Huh? Play with me. Little homie, funny. Told y'all, I done told y'all, I've been telling y'all, y'all don't know the meaning of anger and rage. You couldn't imagine. Trust me. Think I care. Play with me,
man.
Please. I'll beg one of y'all. Little homies, 3 feet tall. Like my ancestors didn't take all this land. What are you talking about? Huh? Yeah. That's what it is. Yeehaw. This is America. You are my soil. And you're gonna take your ass and get out. I'm gonna run y'all out. I'm running every one of you back across that border. Now tell them, what you mean? Who playing? I'm out here every day. You gonna move. Boy, you gonna pack it up and move. That's what you gonna do. Think I'm playing. Been running y'all out my country. I'm gonna sit here and play. I care about you two. Say what? This is my story. You in my home. Play with me if you want. That was funny. Who?
I gotta pause. I have people to welcome, and he's just totally manic. There will be a little bit more of it when I hit the button. Meanwhile, he's Negasonic. He's middle-aged. Lord knows he's a dickhead. It's Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead, of course. And Mr. Smith joins us also on the Saturday Madness. I do have some comments to catch up with, and if I can do it at all, I'm going to catch up to all of them. And please also welcome Orza. And I agree with Ledgeview when he says, never go full guano man.
Pretending. Y'all funny as hell. You in America. We're gonna remind you all day. We ain't talking and making excuses. I ain't the rest of you little humans. Yeah, we get busy. Y'all funny. We ain't never back down. Said what? Hell, it's funny. Yeah, play around. Oh, we gonna get him mad. Oh, gee. Oh, that's really doing something to me. Jiminy Cricket.
You know, Connie, I'm not really sure.
But y'all Jiminy Cricket, little homies? What? Like we don't run everything around you. What you talking about? You have any idea what happened? You don't know nothing. None of y'all. All y'all do is talk. Then they sit there, oh, well, I want to be a professional victim today. Ha! Y'all funny as hell. Said what? Boy, y'all give each other jobs down here. All y'all do is favor your own. Boy, get up on my face. You ain't talking about nothing. Yeah, I'm by myself. And the man does more than you ever will. What? Boy, one of my pinky finger alone more of a man than anyone you got out here. Boy, stop it. Don't play with me. Real talk. And Christina backed me. See, I don't come to play. I'm not on what they are. I don't work for nobody. I ain't trying to help nobody. I'm out here for my own interest. I can't stand it. None of you. Sit here and play games like you don't know who the f is.
We know exactly who you are, and that's why we gather around to clown you. This one's from Count U. Bordner. I'll read it for the listeners as well as it's something that needs to be said aloud or read aloud, as it were. And for any newbies, he is not, I repeat, not on any drugs. However, he shows what happens when he's not on the medication he needs. Another failure for the health system.
Serious? You have any idea what we do? Funny, little homie.
I'm about to miss the freaking street car.
Just a dab of Candy Grand Prix. That was obviously what we call a mistake.
Burrito, 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 burrito. See? I could sing those songs too. To make me a icon down here. Say frito bolito, frito bolito, Encarnacion, Encarnacion. That's right. Frito bolito. When the Wofford's fail epically. Oh, it makes me laugh to hear because the Wofford's failed again, as usual, right on top. That's right. I have a burrito. That's right, the man that runs the streets right here in the center of Brownsville. Look at me. Gotham is mine! That's right, the man that runs the streets right here in the center of Brownsville. Look at me. Gotham is mine!
And so is, of course, complete insanity. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and welcome to Negative 43 TV's Saturday Madness. It's exactly what it is for Saturday. Couldn't be any other day, January 31st, 2026. Can you believe tomorrow's already February? And as far as I'm concerned, it's the last month of winter. And I can't wait for this damn thing to end. I just can't. Never been a winter person of any sort. I mean, except of course when you're a little kid, who doesn't enjoy snow days? But anyway, Black Meridian was brought up a few moments ago. Let me get this thing all pulled up because it's just so much fun. This is one that I was considering recording for a possible movie, because he gets really, really dumb here, if I recall correctly. So we're going to start the show with I'm heading in the right direction. And you, of course, can be what? An associate producer. That's right. We're keeping an eye out for more live madness. And when he goes, not if, but when he goes live, we'll go along with him. Here we go. Over the candy-colored button, and let's go.
Welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. However, we are changing everything, as you can see, right? New logos, new everything. It's going to be a completely new direction. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, obviously. You understand? And, we'll be taking it a couple of different directions. But like I said, this is how it works. This is how reality works. This is how the world works. And, again, this is what happens when you reach alignment. I'm going to be teaching and educating the public about narcissism. I'm going to be teaching and educating the public about reaching alignment and ascension and ascending, because a lot of people aren't even aware that ascension is possible. And I'm living proof that it is.
You've descended. I would say that you're in the gutter, but there has to be some mythical lower plane that you're existing on now. You certainly haven't ascended to anything. You're never going to ascend to heaven, assuming it's real, and I like to believe that it is. But you're fucked. You're completely doomed. You're just evil. You're repellent. You're about yourself in the most selfish ways imaginable. You're no longer a rich kid, but you brought the entitlement along for the ride. People hate you. Let's get back to hating him some more, huh?
So, like I said, I understand, God's plan to an extent. I truly do. I really do. I understand, just like he said, there can be no testimony without a test. That's fact. So I had to go through all the tests. I had to overcome. I had to, I think this was all just training for me. I'm pretty much positive. And, to pretty much prepare me for this next phase. And they already said, it came out in the readings, divine confirmation, that, this is the turning point. This is when the energy completely shifts and changes and everything, the tables turn. And, we proceed forward full speed. And it's just funny, man. When you focus on yourself and you quit worrying about others, you'll be able to build something if you really put your mind to it. These people, they want to fake inspire you and give you fake inspiration, but none of these fake celebrities who've been harvesting my energy forever actually made it or succeeded. What they're telling you is a lot of lies and nonsense. And that's the thing. I just educate the public and I speak the truth.
Why, thank you, Ledge.
There's absolutely nothing but clarity here. So, like I said, however people, perceive the truth being said, however they react, however they respond, all of that, it means absolutely nothing to me because my stance never changes and my position never wavers. So again, you would have to acknowledge my position, wouldn't you? Right. So we'll be going into, this is basically going into, I mean, kind of the same career field. Kind of
Well, if he goes to Rob Rackstream, that would be a big difference, a big change around here.
the same concept, same thing, but it's also a lot different because this is going to be a little different approach and on a different level. And I'm looking to raise the stakes quite a bit here.
So, what exactly is going on with him being friendly with Rob Rack, other than that's what he does because he's a total chicken shit?
And get this really going. So, this is the new project. Like I said, the Batman project, worked on it pretty much about 3 years in total, somewhere around there. I think it's been more than enough. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to continue to do it, of course, because I probably will.
Of
But
course.
what I'm saying is that it's time for new ventures. It's time for a change, and it's time for a change of scenery too. And I think all good things happen with God, and I think God has a lot planned for me, and I think that's what's coming is a lot of good things.
Seems a strange way to do it.
And I got divine confirmation
To chase clout, that is.
after all of this stuff, and it told me straight up. It said God is telling you right now that it's going to happen. It's coming. So I mean, God already spoke to me,
Rack Street, got it.
and he knows I'm dealing with a lot.
But all of you associate producers, you keep an eye out on that too for me, if you would.
Going through a lot, and I'm tired, and I've just been pushing forward for a long time. And he told me, like, it's all going to happen. It's coming. So right there, I got divine confirmation again.
Well, I can confirm something, and I don't need anything divine. That's what I meant to say to happen. Get your stuff ready. We're going to go smoke them if you got them here in about 5 minutes, 21 minutes after the hour.
Told you, God is always speaking to me. These downloads and messages are specifically for me because I've reached alignment. If you haven't reached alignment, you wouldn't know or understand, right? That's why none of you out there really can understand or relate, because you haven't reached alignment. So you would need someone to coach you and teach you to be able to reach alignment. So that's another service basically that we're going to offer the public now. And I'm going to be speaking on it all the time. And
you speak on... You have no idea what you're talking about. Nice exchange here. I'll read it for the listeners. Nega says he's clout chasing relative to Rob Rack. And Sheriff Gonsen comes back with more like couch chasing. Now that's wit right there.
And it's crazy because I'm seeing dudes on here that are trying to make a career off of it.
Dave's not here, man.
So if they can, I sure as hell can. Alignment brings in wealth. That's why, these folks, when they're, talking and they're just, talking to talk, like I said, none of that is real or exists. But everything I'm talking about actually exists and is basic reality. So again, I mean, obviously, it's clear as day. I mean, all of it, it's clear as day. I mean, again, I'm good, bro. I'm doing great. I'm going to continue to do great. And, I'm just going to continue to focus on me and stay in my lane. It's that simple. God loves me, and that's really all that matters, truly.
God despises every last breath you take.
I'm loving the new logo. Like I said, if you can't tell and figure it out, and just understand something, man, I do what I want to do. There's no limits over here. to what I can do or what I'm capable of. I'm limitless. I do whatever I want.
Okay, Black Meridian, somebody explain to me the concept that he's stealing. I have to admit to ignorance on this.
And yeah, I'm taking this a different direction. And I mean, it still has to do with basically being like an independent kind of undercover operative and completely sovereign. So it's the same thing, you know, and we're still, you know, moving and grooving and doing everything we're doing. But, you know, it's going to be with a, you know exactly what kind of style now. It's going to be a little different style. And, you know, we're going to switch it up. You know, it'll be different things, different stuff. You know, never going to stop, you know, being Batman or anything like that, of course. But, you know, like I said, it's, you know, we got to wait for the right time and place for it. Cause I mean, like I said, I mean, I've already saved the city. I've already accomplished everything. So,
Welcome, Brother R Dash. Yeah, the Cape Crusader does sound downright whipped.
you know, at this point, we need to move forward. And when I do come back to it completely, I want to do it in a different area and place that really needs it. You understand? Because I mean, everything is already safe and good because of me. So the Batman project was 100% successful, and you know, I can literally like people don't get. I master everything I do. I'm a master of everything, jack of all trades, literally. So I mastered the entire project. Like I know everything about it already. Like I can put it on autopilot, and I can just, you know, um, so to speak, you know, come back to it whenever I feel, and I'm gonna know exactly what I'm doing. Does that make sense? And in the
No.
meanwhile, I can train and work on these other aspects and stuff and kind of get away from the same old, and switch up my routine a little bit, which I really think is necessary too, because I've been very sore and I've been noticing like just, you know, my muscles and my body is just like, whoa, like, you know, because I've been consistently doing this and I've been the real Batman for going on 3 years. And I mean, I'm the real legend, like I'm the real thing. So, you know, I really be pushing myself and I'm limitless and it's just a lot, you know, it's a lot. And I think that's why God told me to take a break for a minute.
God told you nothing. He never tells you anything. You're just nuts. You know that? You're just plumb nuts. Nope. There are other ways of putting it, and most of them are really quite obscene. You're fucking nuts. You're out of your goddamn fucking mind. Your mind is shit. See what I mean by all of that? And I agree with Ledgeview, ladies and gentlemen, at the bottom of your screen. It is that time, the time that we all look forward to, whether we're potheads or just enjoy a nice drink or maybe some, you know, snacks, the kind of snacks you would have, like, say, a ball game or something. Whatever it is that time, and it's that time right now. It's Smoke 'em if you got 'em here on Negative 43 TV, 26 minutes after the hour.
You know, and I deserve that, you know, and I was thinking about it and I thought it over and I'm like, yeah, it probably is a good idea to just get away from all of it, even the training and the working out, to an extent, because I mean, I'm doing it too much, you know, like it's too much, man. You know, I've been doing it for
You can never do it too much, says a guy that's in there 6 days a week.
a long time. You know, I can always come back to it. I'm not going to completely lose it, you know, and
Isn't it
I
though,
really think at
R-Dash,
this
isn't
point it's
it?
on autopilot where when I came back to it, even if I took a long break, I'd be able to recover pretty quickly, you know. And of course, I'm going to stay training and doing it and working out, but you know, I just may tone it down a little bit. I'm still healing from things too that are associated to that. So, um, you know, we'll go from there. You know what I mean? I just felt it right now while I was talking to you. That was funny. That might be God speaking, saying, take it easy, you know?
If God actually spoke to you, God would say, get a shower. Oh, Lord, go somewhere and get the meds you need and get a job. God might even say, get a fucking job. That's how much he hates you.
But other than that, yeah, like I said, like, I mean, you know, everything is crystal clear, man. Like I said, I've seen through the veil the entire time. I want you to look at this logo for a minute and what it really represents, because what it really represents is what's going on here, which again is a bunch of underground. There are a whole lot of underground illegal organizations, and they're
Mm-hmm.
watching right now. Yes, we have enemies present. And there's a whole bunch of underground illegal organizations. And like I said, I mean, I've been shutting down all these legal organizations for a long time. And that's just the truth, because I'm just a civilian and a citizen who stood up for what's right. And
You have shut down nothing. You have trouble turning the lights out, for Christ's sakes.
we need more people like me. But
yes,
the
he would,
logo has a
nigga.
lot to do with it, because the point is it's a conglomerate network. So that's why I used, the octopus, because it has all the tentacles, and I think it literally represents it to a T. You know what I mean? So like I said, this is the new project, Black Meridian. It's probably not going to change. There may be some different projects and project names that I'm looking at creating, but this is what I do. I work on different projects, and I
You know what? I'll bet he's going to keep it an idea.
build different things, and then everything kind of comes together and meets at one point, because I'm a genius. So I mean, I can't really teach this, but you can try to catch up. But everything is going to be Black Meridian now. That is the new project. That is the new direction we're heading. And
not to mention a tiny brain, Connie.
I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, like I even got like dress pants and stuff, so I
Oh,
may be dressing a
boy.
little bit differently. And more of that style, man. We're gonna head that direction. And it is what it is. Like if folks feel some way about it, I mean, too bad, because we're gonna head this direction no matter what. I know, right? Folks are jellyfish everywhere. Folks are jelly, and they're in their feelings like this octopus.
In their feelings like this octopus. Yeah, that's what he said. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome warmly, Officer Boogeyman is back. He's here right now.
I get to go back to using my real name more, which again, I will be referring to myself as Sneed and Demigod Sneedatone.
For those of you who may be wondering what a demigod is, a demigod is generally the progeny of a god and a mortal. That, simply put, think Mr. Spock. That's what a demigod is. Half god, half human, all fucked up.
But there's been a lot of people that refer to me as Sneed, so I think Sneed works. You know what I mean?
You think?
I just have to practice, saying the line properly. And like, what's your name? Sneed.
You have to practice saying your name. I got to practice to get the line right. What's your name? Sneed. He's probably going to follow that up with Tyree Sneed. Let's see.
Tyree Sneed.
What'd I tell you?
So I got the whole thing mapped out, and this is going to open lanes too for like acting and stuff, because a lot of it is similar to acting, even though I was never acting at any point. I don't act on these blocks. You can ask about me.
But you have no talent. You have no talent for, let me think for a minute, anything. You have no talent for anything. It's just fun to say.
I was never acting, but we'll do some acting at some point here, a little bit. I mean, it kind of incorporates acting, but this is the new project.
You wonder, R-Dash, you wonder.
Ahead, and God is going to carry me to the top, and I see that happening, and it's truly what I believe, 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reason that we're all here. Really, the reason that we're all here. It's the real Tyree Sneed. He says, I can say my own name, dog. I have everything mapped out. You listeners need to learn something from those words. And Ledgeview follows up with acting as in posing, as in poser, or should I say poseur. That too.
Without any doubt, I don't doubt God at all. So like I said, I mean, I've established the facts, the truth, complete clarity. Like I said, some things are not even worth responding to, which is pretty much everything right now at this point. And there's pretty much nothing people can even, come up with that would be worthy of my time or worth my time to respond to because I'm just on a whole nother level and I'm way above everything. And that's the truth, and that's not how I feel. That's just a fact, you know. So that's the thing. I mean, first of all, like I said, I outgrew, you know, the valley a long time ago. I'm not worried about folks and how they feel. And
That's just it. Yeah, I was like, high school players as far as I went, but yeah, taking direction. Yeah, oh yeah, you bet.
all that other stuff. Like I said, I'm a grown man, bro.
And he's not capable of it. Never was, never will be. Too tender.
Not from here. I don't operate like that. I'm a good, loving, positive person, and I'm gonna continue to be a grown man and be mature and be about my business. So whatever other folks is on, I mean, that's, you know, besides the point and absolutely irrelevant. You know what I mean? So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be, you know, heading a little bit different direction, and you'll continue to see it, and it's going to work. You know what I mean? By the way, I see Mr. Rob Rack. What did you think? I wasn't going to talk about it.
Okay, apparently he's going to go off on Rob Rack. Yes, indeed, the guy who he is spending time with online. Kind of weird, but it's Tyree Sneed. What do we expect?
Oh boy, you know, I hate to say I told you so, Rob, but I told you, Rob Rack. I told you was never gonna make no digital money, and look at you, Rob Rack. Oh my goodness, everything is falling apart for them because, like I said, everything that they've done, everything they did.
The thing that really gets me is, obviously he can have whoever he wants on his show, but after the sort of nonstop shit that this guy has talked about, that guy, for so long, get on my show? Sure, I'll bring you up just long enough to chew your ass like a dog bone, and you won't hang out for it either because you're soft.
It's called karma, brother. It's called true justice, and this is how God works and how the world works. You go against me, you go against God, brother. Yeah, so my business is succeeding and doing absolutely excellent. Oh, let me go check my check amount, Rob Rack, while you can't even do a live stream right now, I heard.
Probably somewhere around $40 or so.
That's right. We're over $42 already. That's right. 42
What I say?
Buckaroos, $42. That's right.
What did I say? And Connie wants to know what is the laugh track? Well, for those of you who may be newer, he discovered, to our ever-loving regret, that StreamYard actually gives you a soundboard. It really does. It gives you things like this, and this, and even this. Yes, indeed. It's big-time show business here on StreamYard. And he discovered that, and we're just going to have to learn to live with it. I noticed after a while, you really don't even hear it anymore. Let's go.
Independent capital, making my own money like only the only real man who ever existed would. That's what a real man does. He makes his own money. He doesn't sit there complaining in a roach motel room, and he isn't afraid to go outside. Finish!
Well, at least he has a choice as to whether he wants to go outside or not, as opposed to you, who are homeless, who is on the streets, and whose idea of shelter is a bathroom on a golf course.
Other than that, hearing the same things in the readings and downloads, this has been going on for years. I'm good. I'm not interested. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk to anyone on this network. Like I said, folks have had years to talk to me direct. years to donate and support. Like I said, nobody's done anything. Nobody's stepped up. Nobody's made a move. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, when that much time passes and folks don't help and support me genuinely, which is paying me and being there for me for real and actually assisting and helping with what I'm building.
He has never, ever hit the boo button. Never happened.
If you're not in person around me with me, there's nothing that you're offering and you're not helping me to build this. That's simple. Like I said, I talk in person and I can already predict the future. Like I said, I mean, like it's common sense, bro. Folks are not trying to talk to me. What folks are on is folks are very, very in their feelings every day. And that's good. That's because things are getting a little better for me and a little bit easier for me and on me. And there's nothing that, is going to change that. There's nothing you can do. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch me succeed like I told you. Yeah, and this is how it works. And like I said, Rob Rack now can't even do a live stream right now. I mean, this is what happens when people don't take things or projects seriously or take them so seriously. And he can fake laugh all he wants, but he feeling it. You was trying to make a career on here, little homie. You's a little homie at that, number one. That's why you're afraid to go outside. Come on, little homie. You can do it.
He would make a fool out of himself, officer, and he does that often enough with a laugh track. He will hit the laugh track a lot of times where he should hit the applause track, and it winds up quite frequently that he is basically laughing at himself, or more accurately, StreamYard is laughing at him. Like that.
Yeah, he's a little homie. So my point is the little homie is in his feelings, right? Like all of them always are, right? Because of why? Because, I mean, he really wanted to make a career on here. He really wanted to do this. All this time you've invested, that's what these narcs and narcissists do. They'll invest tons of time, just like they do in relationships, and it'll be a complete waste because they don't take themselves seriously. They don't have any self-respect, self-value, or self-worth. And again, everyone, okay, especially me, has gone over there and tried to talk some sense into you and tried to help you and tried to really get you to, kind of wake up and smell the Folgers coffee and the flowers, homie.
Please welcome Mimi Loves to the show, and she's very, very wise. Do hit that like button. Thank you.
Right? I mean, I've tried to help just like I did with everybody. We tried to help all these folks. If they don't want to listen and they want to continue down a dark path like they are, I mean, that's on them. You understand? Because we're leaving, all that behind as usual. And all these folks who, like I said, were never competition, were never competing. And half of them, most of them really, almost none of them did it genuinely. Pretty much none of them really make any digital money. And I said, like, bro, like you're not going to ever make any digital money. Like I can tell because you just don't have it in you. You don't have the ability to succeed and overcome. And I just know what it takes because it's not just in this, it's in anything you do. That's the one thing my high school basketball coach at Tarpon Springs High in Florida, I was their starting point guard. That's one thing he did teach me and tell me. He said, if you quit this team, you're going to quit everything forever. And I mean, it really wasn't true because I didn't quit anything and I didn't quit the team, but I did leave when he didn't start me on senior night. And, I was never a quitter. I've never quit anything before that, then or after. And I wasn't.
You left the team. Of course, the entire scenario is a lie. But assuming that this was true, that would in fact be quitting. It could not be deemed anything else. It would be quitting. Again, it's a good thing for you that it never actually happened.
Quitting. I was walking away from a situation that went left and made no sense. And I'm pretty sure it has to do with the same problem since day one. And I think it's clear as day where all this is happening and where all of it's coming from. And I talked about it on the previous show, so it doesn't need to be explained anymore. So, I mean, it's easy money, man. Easy money, bro. Like that's the thing. Other people have been focused on me forever because I shine and I'm the leader and I'm the star and I'm the main character energy. I'm really the main character and everything. And folks want to be me, and that's all it is. You got folks that is super jelly of me and they jellyfish. Good. I mean, that's a compliment. It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter what they do or what they say, and there's nothing they can do. They got to sit back and watch me succeed. And if anything, this is the direction we're leaning is going towards kind of acting and also the real thing. So I do the real thing, but it's time for us to take a step back and come back to normal living again, which is really refreshing for me, honestly.
Normal living would be refreshing to you because you would be eating on a regular basis. 3 meals a day as opposed to 3 meals over 4 days. Do you? Oh, do you see the difference?
you know um and that's it. So we're gonna move forward, and that's it. And that's why these folks is looking crazy and in they feeling, because they know I'm a superstar. And it's like, oh, I mean, why aren't you? That's the question. Yes, I am a superstar. The question is, why aren't you? Why are you looking at a superstar instead of being a superstar? Isn't that a valid, good question? That one guy on the internet he's somewhat known. He's not famous, right? And y'all know who I'm talking about. The one that turned around and said, "Yeah, I want to do a different project and I want to make a clothing line." Gee, I wonder where he got that from. I mean, Tyree Sneed's not the one who's been saying for decades, "I'm going to build my own clothing line and I'm going to design clothes." I told you, them Masons have no originality and copy everything I say. All of them, it's all the same. It's like listening to that other one that they were trying to listen to the other day that I've seen literally perform live at Speakeasy when I was bar backing. Tony Robinson, he was in the building, bro. Y'all don't even know that I was a bar back right there. I've been security at ACL in Austin, Texas for Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake literally said hi to me and smoked a cigarette right in front of me. Like, I've
Oh
been in a
boy,
lot of different places and positions, homie.
what a brush with greatness. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I once played golf with a man named Pete Johnson. Pete Johnson was a fullback for Ohio State, at least a one time All American, and played for the Cincinnati Bengals for years and years, including the first Super Bowl team. How did I know? Well, he was short, built like a brick wall, and he had Bengals head covers on his woods right on the first tee. Are you Pete Johnson? Yeah. I shook his hand. What you doing nowadays? I sell cars at wherever. Oh, okay. Great. Let's have a good round. And that was the last I mentioned of it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, folks don't know who I am. Like, I could be anywhere at any time. Like, like anywhere. I mean, I've been in so many different positions in life. It's unbelievable. And that's what life's about, living life, not getting caught up and worrying about this and that, and not allowing others to affect your direction of where you're moving in your environment. And that's what I'm about now. Like, I'm about self preservation. Like, folks can feel any way they want. I'm always, me, and I'm a man and a tough guy and I stand on business, but I'm gonna make solid decisions and do what's conducive for me, because that's really the way to win. Is I win with my success, and that's what they teach you, and that's what I'm teaching you. Win with your success. There is no other way to win. Win by shining and being way better than they could ever imagine or pretend to even try to be.
what the hell was that?
That's what you need to do. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I'm doing. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to this new project. Everything is Black Meridian. And you got to understand, too, like, I can design like clothing and shirts probably with this brand.
You know what he's talking about is a spring.com page. I have one myself. I really need to update that thing. I've sold 3 or maybe about 6 items in almost 3 years, and I'm loving it. It only exists as a troll after all.
check, but there shouldn't be no reason I can't. Everything I create, I just create and create and create. So that's what I'm going to be doing, creating. I'm going to fall back from the other stuff for a minute, a little bit, if I can, to an extent. Not completely, but to an extent. And that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get back to just creating all sorts of different things. I want to do some different kind of research. I want to go a different direction. And that's where I'm headed, and that's what I'm going to do regardless. I could care less how anybody feels about it. So it's easy money. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I told you what's going on. Like,
All right, Sheriff, you go play with the dog. Sheriff Gunson, everybody.
everything that folks do doesn't work, and now they're going through everything that they wanted to see me go through.
And as Sheriff Gunson leaves, our goddess arrives. Ladies and gentlemen, it's El Frost Vivo.
And that's just karma. That's the definition of karma. And it'll never change. You can't twist it. You can't change it. Y'all folks is going through it. That's what I'm saying. These folks is online 24 hours a day, typing, talking to themselves, trying to role reverse reality and say whatever they're dealing with and going through and act like they're saying it to me. I mean, that's hilarious, bro. Are you serious? Right. You know the truth, though. Like, I'm not going through anything. I'm doing great. And I look younger every day. My videos right now prove every point. There's no quiet desperation here. My points are proven with ease. And again, you all watched me living my beautiful life for years, and then you just became obsessed, and you watched me put more money on YouTube than anyone ever has in the history of time. Don't forget that. Yeah, real money, not prop money like 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, and Floyd Mayweather. They put up prop money, and 50 Cent testified under oath in a court that his lifestyle's fake and he uses prop money. So don't sit here and pretend that we can debate anything.
Isn't it fun when you can just sit around and make up bullshit and pretend that it's actually true? No, that's not fun. It needs medicated.
What I'm saying, you got these so-called women and these millennials and other generations, they want to talk and ramble, but again, you're dealing with an actual genius. I had a 4.2 GPA in high school, top 10 of my class, diploma, distinction. There's not a single one of you who could debate with me. So what a silly thing to say. That's what one of them said recently. Oh, no, but I will debate you. How are you going to debate me, sister, when I own billions in equity and have access to buildings worth billions of dollars? With like skyscraper views right now. You don't know me. None of you know me. No one in the world knows me. I don't have any friends really like that. How would you know me? You don't know anything about me. The fact is that everything for me is amazing and beautiful.
And then you'd have friends. In general terms, you would have friends. Some people are better off and enjoy life more being totally by themselves. And you're one of those people.
People are in their feelings.
You're not enjoying it, but you're one of those people.
And they jellyfish. And that's perfectly fine. I don't need to hear it, right? And I'm not going to be hearing it anymore.
That could be.
I'm going to be completely ignoring it, and I'm going to continue to move forward.
No. It wouldn't be from this. This is about, God, what, a week ago, close to a week ago that we're looking at right now.
The only way to move and the only way to deal with anything like that. And folks wouldn't know because y'all have never really been in a position where everyone is jelly. You never had this many jellyfish, but me, it's become a real thing and a regular thing. And cool, it's no problem. I adjust and I stay calm and stay controlled. And if anything, it helps me work on self-control. So like I said, whatever the enemy, has tried and everything they've done, God uses it to make me stronger anyway. So like I said, I mean, look at the results right there. There's always results. We don't have to harp on it the way you do. I don't need to repeat myself. I mean, look at the results. Like I said, Rob Rat can't even do a live stream, but we're over here winning, and I can do live streams and actually and doing more live streams.
We interrupt this program to announce a Negasonic middle-aged dickhead had a comment censored. Well, that really, really, really kind of sucks. It sucks outright. So I think I have a Chiron for that. I'm pretty damn sure I do. Give me a second here. Okay, here it is. It's from our director of internet relations, George Orwell. It's at the bottom of your screen. And it's pretty blunt.
So, I mean, I'm getting a little bit of money on here. I'm doing my thing, still doing my thizzle. I mean, I got enough where I can, do what I need to do, right? And again, I want Homeboy to cover that phone bill this next month. That's what I need because, other than that, if I could do that and get that done, that's going to help tremendously.
Advocating. Well, shit, that at least puts him at Tyree's level.
And like I said, after that, if I can handle that before the 5th or on the 5th, whatever, somewhere around there, if I can get that handled, the next step is we need to get me a laptop. So, I mean, I'm going to keep asking because this is a public platform. There should be millions of people, that I have access to talk to and speak to on here. And I'm famous. So, I mean, I average thousands of views every day. So, I mean, that should mean thousands of people are watching me. I'm almost to 5,000 genuine subs. These folks could never dream of doing that. And on this platform, when I've been suppressed and I literally have won against the government, against the Illuminati, Freemasonry, defeated male and female witches coven. I shut down Empower Network. That scooter store had to pack up their bags and go do business elsewhere. I shut down a whole bunch of other illegal organizations. I shut down cartel operations in my sleep. Everything I've done is real. You will never hear me backpedal or say that I haven't accomplished all these things because I'm so proud of it. It's unbelievable.
I have an intro video in which you backpedal hard about Goku. Remember that? You're going on with Christina about, oh, I know all this and this, that, and the other thing, and I'm going to go there. Goku is me. I think Goku is me. And then a couple of minutes later, Christina says she doesn't know shit about it. And all of a sudden, oh, I don't know that much about it. It's kind of interesting. That's a backpedal.
Like, this is what I do. I just do what's right and I do the right thing and I'm independent. And that's what this whole new project is about. Like I said, I mean, it is what it is. I'm really, the independent dude. I'm sovereign. I'm the independent operative, like the shadow operative. Like and the way that I move is so much different. So nothing's changing. The Batman component is going to be a part of this project as well and everything. But, the point is, there's different levels to this, you know what I'm saying? And the thing folks don't get, I don't need no bat suit on to do what I do, homie. Like, real talk, and that's the thing too. Like, I need the money, basically, is the thing. I need the money, I need the bread. And I feel like God is going to give me the opportunity. And, it said God, the downloads and readings said God is going to make you rich his way.
God will give you sackcloth and ashes.
I mean, I trust fully in God, and that's cool with me. That's what I want. So, I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with this and my talent, obviously, clear as day. It has to, right? It has to do with my talents and what I've exhibited here. But I think there's another opportunity or more opportunities, real blessings coming my way. And it said it's going to happen like right about now. Like it said this, you'll see this download and reading right before you start getting paid to exist. And this has been repetitive because I'm in alignment. So God constantly is speaking to me through these downloads and messages y'all would never understand. And there's no way to say that it's not real. There's no way to dismiss it unless you're in complete denial because it's proven on the community wall right here.
I got to read this one for the listeners. It's from Ledgeview. Copycats, posers, backsteppers suck. And he's all of those things. He being Tyree Sneed, of course.
There's a difference between an opinion or a story and a fact. These are facts. So me, no, I don't want to speak to folks who are in denial of reality.
Well, he may not want to get with a jelly, but he has admitted to wanting to get with a sea turtle.
At any point, I won't be moving forward no matter what, right? And I'm going to continue to move forward in reality. You understand? So, like I said, we move forward. Let other folks move backwards like you see them doing and let them steady decline while we continue to rise, baby, and come up. That's the meaning and definition of karma, sister. Like I said, it can never be role reversed or changed or twisted. Just like when you speak, you need to stop projecting.
For one time, I would like for him to define what role reversal is. I've never figured it out relative to type. What is role reversal? What is it other than just another excuse for anything? Oh my God, I'm starting to get angry. Maybe I need to start leaning into the mic, huh?
Okay. Folks are not going to take that seriously.
Yeah,
these are
don't want that knock on the door. We're all fairly old around here anyhow.
Grown folks. When you speak forward, move forward, and then you'll be able to learn how to progress and ascend and do everything that I'm teaching. But until you change your mentality and you decide in your heart that you want to be real with yourself and you want to acknowledge the problems that you keep on, not wanting to deal with, and the reality that continues to be right there that you don't want to deal with, I mean, how are you ever going to move forward or accomplish anything? You can't worry about other people. You got to focus on yourself, sister.
I have a read it for the listeners from Sheriff Consent, and you may want to pull over. It's just a thought, but you might want to park the car. He says he also stated he'd rather go to a petting zoo and hook up with a sheep other than a so-called woman. His words. We're joking, algorithm. Come on.
And I'm a motivational speaker, right? And everything. I mean, like a healer. I know everything about spirituality. I can coach anyone and anything. I can coach basketball. There's all sorts of things I can do. I'm a jack of all trades.
Oh, can you really? Please, on the chalkboard, would you describe a pick and roll? What's that? You can't do it? I'm not sure I could do it anymore either, but I'm certain he can.
I am a walking opportunity, and I am the actual prize.
If you're the actual prize, that's one shitty game people are played.
So, like I said, like as far as women, I mean, somebody's gonna pick me up. I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent. This is the major league, boy.
Any woman that would get with you would have to be at least as crazy as you are, and probably be like a real freak, like into smegma, things like that.
Right. And I can guarantee you, whoever it is going to be downright gorgeous and beautiful. Because look at me. Are you serious?
Probably a meth habit. If anybody ever actually had sex with you, yeah, meth head, possibly, sure. I mean, if you're paying for it.
Then y'all act like it's a big deal. I've been around beautiful women my entire life, man. It don't mean nothing, and I look better than all y'all. I'm the dude that used to be in the club with my glasses on, talking about, man, I look better than every woman in this club. And I'm not joking.
You know, it's really sad. A lot of these kids probably don't even know who Helen Keller is. Well, I don't know.
That's the thing I love with people, they just be laughing and they be loving it, but it's like, this is not ego. Like, you got to really understand, like, this is really facts. It's not something I believe. It ain't something I'm telling myself. These are facts. Everything I kick is facts. And none of it is ego. I let go of my ego decades ago, bro, because what I learned, and this has to do with, I believe, Bruce Lee as well, and different individuals possibly. But when you let go of your ego, you become limited. So that's the thing. When folks are in their ego and they're trying to speak to me, I mean, there's no need, because I'm a teacher, and it's,
well, let's go back and see what that was.
When folks are in their ego and they're trying to speak to me, I mean, there's no need, because I'm a teacher, and it's, folks like you that need to listen to what I'm teaching. I mean, you need this more than anyone. You truly do. You all truly should be listening and learning to me. So, if you can't process what I'm talking about, I mean, that's not on me, bro. That's not my problem, man. I'm willing to explain it to the right people. I want to work with people who want my best interest at heart only. I want to talk to people who want to see me succeed only. And 2026, that's what I'm doing. That's why I said it. Like, they act like I haven't proven all my points. I proved all my points just today. I do every day without trying. What do you mean? Where's the money? If folks supported me, they'd be paying me.
Is that why it ended? Connie says, and read it for the listeners, let go of his ego, dumped Pistina for saying others think Bruce Lee is the best. Wow.
That's simple. What do you mean? Where is the money? I don't see no donations, right? And that's the point. I mean, there's no point being proven. You understand? Like I said, I don't need like any of that, bro. I'm good. I'm good by myself. I created self-sufficiency and self-reliance this entire time. That was the point of all this hard work. I've already achieved financial freedom to some extent. So, I mean, that's a big deal. I go by all these restaurants, establishments, and fake little companies, and I see people still stuck at the same jobs, having to work every day.
Financial freedom, huh? People stuck at the same job every day, huh? They got a job. Yes, they do. They make real money. May not be all that much, but they make real money. They get it every week, get it every 2 weeks, some places. You get nothing ever. You get a check every 3 months, and you somehow, some way, manage to flex on absolutely nothing. It's nothing to be proud of because you have to remember you're in AdSense. It's just not working for you. But 3 months on AdSense to generate income? If I was in AdSense, I think I would make a check every month, unlike you.
And they have not made it anywhere. So don't tell me I'm not running circles around everyone, because I am, because I'm over here making independent capital and independent income and building residual income basically already, literally, right? Making check after check after check. And I'm getting paid to talk and getting paid to go in and say the truth and the facts that folks can't handle or deal with. It don't get no better and it don't get no realer than me. It don't get no better. Our love don't get no better.
Yeah, sometimes you can't get all of the zingers, but Lensview points up what he wanted me to rip on, so let me read this. Rich, he has said he would pull down his sunglasses in the nightclub and say, "Damn, I'm the most good-looking person in here." Gay bar, maybe? That certainly, most people that wear sunglasses into the club after dark are generally considered assholes, posers, if you will. I wear my sunglasses at night because I am just an asshole.
Cassidy and Mashonda, I said it don't get no better. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. So like I said, I mean, I'm going to be bringing the comedy. I'm going to be bringing the reality. And like I said, I got a real message and everything I do is real. See, folks just can't deal with me, homie. I'm too much to handle, homie.
And said he was better. He said he was better looking than all the women in the club, too, listeners. That head Sheriff Consent says, and I agree with him, even gayer.
Real one. Hey, you got a real one on your hands now. Mm-hmm. These folks want to be me. You know what I mean? Everything they say they don't get. I've already responded. Like, if folks have an answer for everything, that's an answer for nothing. Me, I don't need to have an answer for nothing because I am the answer. On that note, I'm gonna get going. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Like I said, enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy seeing me succeed and win. I love it, man. I know they in their feelings, bro. Remember, I'm heading the right direction. So which direction are you heading? Because y'all are going the wrong direction, and I'm heading the right direction. So, like I said, this is the new project. I created everything from scratch. Everything is from my genius mind, Black Meridian. And like I said, it is still completely connected to everything that I do and what's going on here. You understand? So, I mean, yeah, now we're going to give it a little bit different style and vibe while we, do the real thing and continue to accomplish mad results and more results than anyone. Right? I've accomplished more than folks have and however, it's over 6,000 years, in my opinion, and forever. I mean, ain't nobody ever done this. You know what I mean? Almost nobody. I mean, come on, bro. I don't know if anyone has. I have no idea. But my point is, I'm just going to keep on moving forward and progressing and being positive and learning more. I want to learn, bro. I want to learn and create. And that's all I want to do. Other than that, I ain't wasting my time with nothing else. You feel me? So again, like whatever people in the public are on, however they feel, I mean, that's fine. That's them, and I'm me, and I have my own identity, and I'm out here winning. I'm out here looking good doing it too. I'm out here making dough and getting paid to shine and look good on camera, and that's really my job now. To look good, to make money and look good while I'm doing it, to win and look good while I'm winning.
You say this while you were most obviously in a bathroom. Echo, echo, echo.
So everything else, I'll leave to everybody else. And like I said, we did a clothing line unveiling here. So when I told you I was developing and making and creating and building a clothing line, took 5 seconds to release it, and we're just barely beginning. I mean, I'm going to have designers, and we're going to design and build the clothes completely at some point. All this is going to come to fruition. I'm manifesting in front of you. Y'all folks want to learn how to manifest, right? We'll catch up because I'm the teacher. All y'all can pay me to learn all this stuff that I know. I'm a genius. I just download programs. I'm Neo in the Matrix. So, I mean, I've proven that I'm a master of my craft, any craft. I've proven that I download these programs just with my mind in 2 seconds, right? And I've proven that I've escaped the Matrix. I've proven that I've, done everything that's impossible. So at some point, you would think that folks would want to listen. See, I'm limitless. I have no limitation. And when you let go of your ego, just like he said, right, and you stop thinking so much and just let go, and that's when you achieve true power and you can truly manifest and have anything that you want. And that's the thing they keep telling me in these readings and downloads, because God keeps speaking to me through them, and God keeps saying and telling me, you can create the reality you want. You have the power to manifest, and it's all within you. I can literally create and build my own reality. That's why I said that years ago, remember?
In fact, when I first found Tyree Sneed, his channel was in fact called I Create Realities. That was years ago.
Where I said I create realities, and it's a fact. I can create the future that I want, and that's exactly what I'm working towards and doing every day. While other people are in college, and I feel most of them wasting their time personally, right? While people are wasting their time at their little 9 to 5s and their jobs, I'm building my legacy, my empire that already exists. I'm accruing capital. I'm accruing funding from the public, sponsors, investors. I'm accruing. This is what we're working towards. This is what we're doing. I'm building an empire. I already run several companies that are all kept ideas because I'm a genius, and that's the only way they succeed. Ideas never fail, right? Businesses always fail. Do your research.
Ideas never fail. Businesses always fail. So that's why he keeps everything ideas, because he doesn't dare try to take these things real world. Not only will they not work, they will not work in truly catastrophic ways. Damn it all, I would love to see that, though. I do, in fact, have to admit to that.
Right? I mean, I'm accruing real estate, I'm accruing land, I'm accruing everything while these other folks are sleeping on me, and they just, feel some way because I'm succeeding. I mean, like I said, that's fine. That means I'm doing something right. So, like I said, I mean, I'm going to continue to expand, and that's it. Like the line moves for nobody. I'm immovable. You understand?
Immovable.
So, what's up?
He's immovable. So, what's up?
Like I said, it is what it is, man.
Immovable.
I'm going to continue to move forward. I'm very excited about the new project, Black Meridian. And like I said, it's crazy because what these folks talk about and aspire to be and wish they could do and openly admit this, I've been doing this entire time. See the difference? So at some point you turn around and you're already 60, 70, 80 years old, or in your 90s, right? You're
Right.
already 80 years old and you're looking around and you're like, man, Tyree's been living the dream I wanted. Tyree's been doing everything I wanted to do, but I didn't have the heart or courage to do it, and he did. You understand?
Whatever,
That's what folks
man.
don't get while everyone else is in their,
I apologize. That wasn't witty at all.
unhappy energy, and they're not truly happy and not happy at any time. I'm enjoying myself. Even if I'm around them, I'm going to make the most of the experience and the most out of it. And I'm going to tell you something. When you
One
keep listening
day.
to these people, right, and you can't see and notice like what folks is on and how they feel, and you know what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, right? Because I talk about it all the time. If you keep listening, I mean, how are you going to succeed? A lot of folks are just unhappy, man. And
If you keep listening, how are you going to succeed? I'm beginning to misfire, and Frost is back, everybody. Did you just feel the energy lift a little bit? I did.
Misery loves company. You got to get away from people like that. And that's exactly what I've always done. Like I said, I'm not around any of that. I don't talk and communicate with people who aren't happy, because I'm happy and I want to continue to be happy always. Yeah. So like I said, like my joy is always right here because it's within me. God loves me, I'm happy every day. You know what I mean? I love myself and I love my beautiful life, and I'm continue to love myself, and I'm gonna continue to live in love and with my arms wide open. Like I said, any so-called women out there, I'm single. You want to holler, holler.
But why would you want a so-called woman? Apparently, so-called women, according to you, just aren't worth it. Because they're all fake. They're not real. They don't actually exist. Or some nimble fuck thing like that, you know?
All right, I'll talk to you in a minute, man. I still think it's hilarious that Rob Rat can't do a live stream right now. Oh, Rob Rack, oh, Rob Rack, said Rob Rack, oh, Rob Rack. Ah, it's too funny. Mr. Rob Rack can't do a live stream. Ah! Oh, no! Ah! Oh, no. I'm not gonna play it, man. It's too funny.
Eat a big fat one, and I'm not talking hot dogs, but then again, I kind of am. That was Tyrese Need being extra stupid here. That was one I just had to go back and check on. I'm heading in the right direction right here on Negative 43 TV, Saturday Madness. What am I going to watch now? What are we going to watch now? Let's go back a little bit more. Okay, let's see. 4 days ago, Helson is winning. This may well have something to do with the Black Meridian. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And again, we're doing the whole associate producers thing. Still waiting for him to punch one up. Here we go.
Another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. That's right. All right, so as you can see, here I got to start running.
Damn.
I'm going to try to do this.
Did it last one video? I'm starting to want, did Black Meridian last for a single video?
It's like cold, but the sun's out. Weird.
It's cold, but the sun's out. Weird. We call it the middle of winter. Oh, shit. Notice the limp, everyone. Oh, he's running. Last thing he should be doing, but he's doing it. One video and that was it. So pathetic, but again, it's Tyree. This is really not impressive, you know? He's just like throwing himself forward. He's just limping. So bad. And how about that shirt, huh? The shirt and the toque? So grunge. Yeah, so 35 years ago. Which makes me feel things that I just can't describe. Grunge was 35 years ago, kids. And there it is on the screen. Except the grunge in this case has nothing to do with music and everything to do with personal hygiene. So that's the Black Meridian outfit, okay? Please welcome Mr. Metal Skull to the show, and hopefully something's going to happen before too much longer.
All right. So Helston is the new concept
and my new identity. That's right. And you
A
should be able to figure it
madman.
out. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's what I really do. So, yeah. And it'll match with the Batman thing and all that because it's a part of it. It's going to work. Trust me. Coolest logo in the game in existence. Tell me when I'm lying.
You know, I have several logos for several different things, and you know how much money those logos have made me? Nothing. Nothing at all. That's right. Fuck all nothing, as I do enjoy saying from time to time.
But yeah, like I said, either way, regardless, we're getting on the right track. You know, everybody else is making mistakes, just like I predicted, just like I thought.
You know, I was looking away from the screen while lighting a cigar, and that didn't sound. Oh, you know what it sounded like. Why am I even talking about it? Oh, the content you thought about all day, right here on Saturday Madness. Clippy clop, clippy clop. Look at Hobo go. It sounds like footsteps on old radio dramas from the 40s. Saint Tail Light? You mean there's another little cow? Oh man. I've never seen this one. Obviously, I've never heard this one. Right now, this is sucking dog shit. I'm sure, I'm positive that you agree. Oh, so let's grab the slider of ultimate destiny and see if we can find anything that's worth a damn. And here we go. What's now?
So, like I said,
Yes, go ahead. Well,
that is my new identity,
Helson.
And like I said, all the Batman stuff will go along with it. We're going to still use it. Right? But I don't need, any of that to do what I do, man. So folks got to understand. And when it's just me, I'm a lot quicker. You feel me? But, man, this stuff is hilarious.
You know, wouldn't it be funny if some metal band stole that logo and just went mega platinum with it? And the funny thing is that they wouldn't owe him a dime, I don't believe.
Just watching it all unfold.
Of course, he would never know about it because that would require him to be aware of the world as it actually is.
It's just epic. Super epic. But like I said,
please say hello to a brand new arrival here in Sneedville. It's Buttwormy here right now and here live.
We're going to keep on moving forward and doing what we do. All right. Y'all already know about this.
Yeah, stealing things, borrowing. Yeah, it's certainly a part of some arts, isn't it? Certainly music. Steppenwolf did a song called "Tighten Up Your Wig," one of my favorite Steppenwolf songs. And the last verses, just before we go, we'd like to mention Junior Wells. We stole this thing from him and him from someone else,
That's the thing. Like
thus explaining the evolution of the
I
blues.
said, the training is on another level, man. Way beyond folks' comprehension.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
No, not happening. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Nope. Nope. We're not doing that. Nope. There you go. Nope. Yeah. We ain't doing that. See what I'm talking about? Like I said, this system.
They're building empire.
Caters to entitlement. You understand? Folks want to act and pretend. The only man
I seem just fine. Let me check something here.
who runs everything is me. The only boss is me. And it's clear as day. So again, where's my money? Huh? You understand? This will never stop. Ever. We don't stop. You understand? Helston keeps coming.
Yeah.
Keeps going full speed. Right?
It's set on all messages now.
It keeps on bouncing back. And just that simple. Right? We're taking this to a whole new level. Right? Other folks, not so much.
I mean, yeah, they're really, they know everything that's going on here. And my new AI analysis with Al the AI Guy series proves it. Most everything has a transcript as well.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, what a piece of shit this one
Okay.
is, huh?
Trying to think what I really want to do right now.
I'm kind of hoping you'll do something 25 minutes after the hour, unless you're in Newfoundland and Labrador, in which case it's 10 minutes until the top of the hour. Good Lord in heaven, please let something happen with this video now. Or
Kind
not.
of difficult to decide. But like I said, you just got to understand, it's all real over here, homie. Always has been and always will be. Yeah. Nothing's changed. This is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said, all you folks can pay me. You can help me along the way, right? You can contribute to what I'm doing. It's just that simple. And that's what folks should be doing. Helping me to accomplish everything I set out to accomplish and do what I need to do here. Going?
Folks should be watching you slowly collapse into the gutter. It's what we're all here for. Nobody likes you. Every stinking buddy hates you. It's absolute. Your own mother hates you. Did you hear that? Your own mother hates you. You're making me all squeaky.
And it's just that simple.
All right.
That's the way
Okay.
the
Here
cookie
we
crumbles.
go. Here we go, kids. He is live,
know,
so
man.
we are heading over right now. Let me go ahead and drop the curtain. There we go now. Doing the magic backstage. And he is, in fact, live. We're going to be watching Batman set 452 world records. He went out hot on his last stream. Let's hope he comes in hot here. Negative 43
So like
TV.
I said,
It's Batman
we're gonna
Day.
keep moving forward, right? We're gonna keep on winning. And yeah, I don't know what folks is on. We gotta hurry up and we gotta get this going. Let's expand.
You bet, Wormy.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like the readings keep talking about. It said exactly how I feel because of the lack of action. Like, yeah, like folks is just sitting there, bro. Like, you you understand that I'm trying to get out of here? Do you understand
He's wearing the trash can and the back brace.
how real this is? Do you understand what's going on? Oh my goodness. Boy, I'm trying to get, where I got money coming in. I don't care who it comes from, so that I can go to Austin. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to go on a vacation. You understand?
Oh, God, he pisses me off so fucking bad when he goes, I want to go on vacation. I want on vacation. You're on one now, motherfucker. You don't have a job. You're walking around goddamn circles. Your mind is as blurry, if not more so, than the picture on your screen right now, folks. And the back brace thing, dude, come the actual fuck on now. Please welcome Easy 716 to the show.
Go to Austin and have enough money to move around and do what I need to do, right? I don't care if it's with somebody. If some woman wants to pick me up and we go up there, cool. It's whatever. You know what I mean?
That's his cape tied around his neck. Oh, it's getting worse.
But I need to be provided for, period, because I'm trying to really do this. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing, bro. That's what we should do. Find somewhere and just move there and somewhere quiet if you have some money. If you ain't got no money, I don't understand what anyone would figure to gain talking to me.
We're 90 minutes in.
I got to have me a woman with money. It's that simple. I've never been in this position. I'm in this position now. That's why I need somebody who got money so they can help me get everything going, and then I'm good. You understand? What? I've done it all by myself, and I'll continue to. I'm just not going to have to.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be taken care of. But I do. I deserve that. What do you mean? That's exactly how it should be. What? After everything I've done? My goodness. Paid grown men light bills. Can't be serious, man. You know what I mean? Help the homeless with food, clothing, shelter, everything they needed, man. You can't be serious, bro. You know what I mean? I've done so much for folks. It's unbelievable. I think it's about time somebody do it for me, right? Look at your boy. Look at them muscles.
God damn, will you look at that shirt? Will you? It's beige. It's a white shirt, but it's beige. For Christ's sakes, he doesn't even smoke. It's beige. Oh, man, it's skin, grease, and sweat, everybody. It's the in thing, not.
Look at that. That's what I'm saying. This is what I do. I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about anything y'all worried about. I'm not a civilian now. Come on, bro. My priorities are a little different. I'm trying to go to work on these blocks. You understand?
Then why do we never see you do any fucking thing? Anything.
It's different. It's different. You understand? A mortal vampire out here, boy. What you talking about? What you talking about, homie? Like I said, we do this for real. So yeah, I got different priorities than y'all. You know what I mean? Hold up. I don't know what y'all's priorities are, but I sure as hell know mine. So yeah, no, I need money.
Yeah, it sounds like the microphone's hitting the armor of God.
Until I get money, I'm not talking about nothing with nobody. I'm not entertaining a thing. And like I said, the longer that folks wait, the more I'm not going to want to participate in anything regarding anything. You understand? I'm telling you, folks need to hurry up. Sometimes there's something called adamancy. Let's go, man. Come on, bro. I'm sitting here waiting on y'all, bro. Crazy.
Then you're going to starve. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, of course he can't hear it. He's like, but you're going to starve.
Because I'm famous. Mr. Wofford. I'll be back. Much love.
Okay. He'll be back. Much love already. Man and boy, I'm telling you, he wasn't even on 10 minutes on that one. That was Batman set 452 world records right here on Saturday Madness, where it's 32 minutes after the hour. Unless you're in Newfoundland and Labrador, it's 3 minutes until the top of the hour right now. Mimi loves it. That's absolutely true. We have priorities because we have lives. Oh yeah, we have lives. unlike this loser here. So let's move on a little bit. We have about 28 minutes left to go on this one right here. Okay. What to look at? What's good? Most of it is good relative to what we're here for. So let me see here. I'll pick something relatively short to possibly wrap the show up. This is Batman is the Wealthy CEO right here on Saturday Madness, negative 43 TV Saturday Madness. I'm Rich Baritone, and here's more entertainment. At least I hope
All right,
so.
I'll give you all a second to get in here.
God, do I hope so. Here we go.
Yeah, man.
Actually, it is. Adamacy is a word. I was as shocked as you are, or will be.
Folks will never catch up, bro. That's all folks got to understand. Folks will never catch up. Ever.
At least that's what the internet told me, Blue. And you know, if it's on the internet, it has to be true. Am I right?
You understand? Do you know how long it would take and how much money you'd have to actually make and how much you'd have to work? And I'm talking, you couldn't even accomplish what I have working. It's not possible. That's how much equity I own. See, this is the thing. Why do you think folks are in their feelings?
You have no equity whatsoever. None at all. You have shit. And you don't have shit that often because you don't eat often enough to even form stool. You're way down the rope there, buddy. Way down there. In fact, if you had the rope, you would probably eat it at this point.
Because I invested properly and I hustled correctly because I hustled forward. Again, rich is a state of mind. All of this exists. It was never in question. Moving forward, right? How y'all feeling? How are y'all coping, right? With my nonstop success.
He could just be mispronouncing it too. That's always in play with this dumbass.
Because that's the story in reality every single day. What are you talking about? Like I said, at no point has anything been in question.
Yeah, who wants a life coach? First of all, if you have a life coach, you really need to think about what you're doing. But a homeless life coach? Wow, geez. On the rocks with Tyree Sneed.
Like I said, come on, man. The public knows reality. Yeah. These folks hear me loud and clear, man. You know what I mean?
I have to read this one for the listeners. It's from Nega. Rich is a state of baritone.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we won. We completely win every single time. We're going to always win. And you have to understand, it ain't about no money neither no more. Because I could be out here with nothing and not a dime to my name.
Right.
And I'm still richer than everyone and wealthier than everyone. Get real, brother.
And you're still starving and don't have a dime. You don't even have pennies, and they're pretty much worthless anymore.
See? That's why you ain't making no sense. That's why I hustled the way I did. That's exactly why. To make sure I was in a position where I could survive and get by, especially here, right? Because this is a tough place. For me, this is the toughest place to be. So that's what I'm saying. Not worried about what people have to say or how they feel or any of that. I make solid choices for myself. I know what I'm doing, brother. Feel me? That's all I'm saying. Folks be funny. That's all. Folks be really talking. Ain't saying a thing.
God.
Like,
he's really got the turkey call out on this one here, does he not?
Hey, I'm here. I'm good. I'm winning. I'm building every day. I'm progressing.
Baritocracy. I like the sound of that, Blue.
I mean, what more can you really ask for? Truthfully, nothing. There's nothing else you could ask for. You know what I mean? I'm winning. I'm winning. Hold on.
Oh boy, hold on. Yes, indeed. You know, I consider this to be something of a hobby of mine, and dead air to me is just it's out. It's not even something that's in play around these parts, much like black screens. Don't much care for those either. Just leaves it to me to tread water or tread air if I was actually on the radio. And of course, I'm not until something happens. Oh, dear God, until something happens. He is queued up yet again, so the show will continue. The show will continue. When he starts up again, I think I'm going to go get a nice bowl of frozen fruit and whipped cream. I have recently just started eating the frozen fruit, put it right in a bowl. Who needs ice cream? Good Lord in heaven, it is so very, very good. So let me try to find some more entertainment for you right now on this Saturday evening.
Think or other folks or
And he is cute. We'll be keeping an eye.
I just talk about it briefly because I get paid to talk about whatever the hell I want, boy. That's right.
And of course, when he goes live, it will be a retread title because they're all retread titles anymore. It will be called Batman is the Undefeated Champion. That's what we're waiting for right now. Negative 43 TV. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, is that a screenshot? I think that's a screenshot. Get it quick if you haven't got it already because it's going away in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like these folks, they don't like hearing me talk because when I talk, I told you everybody getting their feelings real quick. When I talk, I say the truth. That's the thing. Like you'd almost much rather have me in that bat suit, running the streets than me talking. Because when I'm talking, that's when folks really get in their feelings. You understand?
It's not your words. It's the breath. Your breath smells like pus and failure.
Brother, again, you're talking to a man. I've had over 300,000 in the bank in a brokerage account comfortably.
Had. How about that past tense stuff? Huh? It's magic.
Like I said, sold 50-acre properties for over $100,000 like it ain't nothing, right? Like, what do you mean? I got my own real estate broker. I did everything by myself. So I've done independent real estate, right? The real thing. I mean, I made millions every year consecutively, independent capital. Everything I've done pretty much is by myself and self-funded.
Again, I see this as it's a hobby. There's an aspect of hobby to this. And I want to do this show the best I can do it just for you and myself as well. But trying to put on a good show. This is a show after all. And he has no concept. And oh my goodness, if you have not noticed what is on your screen right now, I'm sure you screenshotters have already got that. I mean, look at that tongue. Look at that tongue right there, would you? Boy, he's looking at a trucker's crotch if ever I did see. It's going away in 3, 2, 1.
Very powerful man, say that much, and like I said, I happen to be a gangster.
You happen to be a repressed homosexual. Get your stuff ready. Smoke them if you got them within the next minute or two. Let's get on this thing.
And the actual mom. And it's 100% facts and real and who I really, truly am. And I come from the direct lineage, right? So that's the thing. Like, brother, what's up? Like I said,
you tell me.
Thing, like, it's absolutely clear as day. Like we're going to focus on what matters. We're going to focus on reality. We're going to focus on winning and progressing and building. And that's all we have time for. I'm a grown man. I thought that was obvious. They're all things that are understood. Feel me? It's all common sense. So think about what that means, right? Yeah. Folks are funny. Folks are absolutely funny. But yeah, like I said, we're going to continue to progress no matter what. I'm not even worried about the money because, like I said, financially, there's no way. Things are too expensive. There's no way I can do this. It's impossible. Like, you can say whatever you want. It's impossible. Only way is if somebody helps me genuinely and has money and wants to start taking care of me and support me and helping me, which is not out of the question, is exactly what I deserve.
It's completely out of the question. Taking care of me. Do not ever ever call yourself a man again. You need somebody to take care of me. You definitely need somebody to wash your fucking hair. Look at you, you mangy. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. I don't care if it is the hose at the back of your mom's house. Whip out some shampoo. Yeah, I know. I realize you don't use soap. I get that. And I also hear that you're toilet paper challenged, which would not survive me. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Been working since I was 16, bro. And I'm definitely the prize, right? And that's all it would take. A real woman who had money and said, hey, I want him. And that's a real man. And that's everything I've ever wanted, right? And I'm going to, just get him going. And I know he's going to be able to build everything.
You want to be taken care of. He's going to be able to build everything.
All right,
I want to be taken care of. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. We are live. We are live. Here we come.
These folks are funny.
Echo.
They over there talking about Rob Rack saying that he's gonna help me with my phone bill. Brother, I already got my phone bill money.
I believe that's thanks to Vic, otherwise known as Brother in Christ, otherwise known as Total Fucking Sucker.
It clearly had nothing to do with any of that. What are you talking about? I just told you this. That's what I'm saying. They know reality, bro. Yeah, they like to get online and pretend. I'm all right. Yeah, no, I already got the phone bill money. I need to get.
Now, the way he's saying that, I'm starting to think knee pads and cum stains.
Basically.
On a shirt, of course.
The same amount at least.
Oh, come on. I didn't say cum stains, algorithm, please.
Again, is what I need to do. Like, at least like 65 more bucks. I need more than that. I need hundreds. I need grands. But, yeah, no. I didn't ask any of that.
Good point,
What I'm
Urza.
saying is that he could invest, and it's just that simple. I would go over there and check it out, but
I don't know. It could be. It could be. More than likely, it was Brother in Christ.
like I said, everything has to be run.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, led you. Yes, he is. He sure is. Yep. Oh, silence. Oh, silence, the bane of my existence. As a vlogger, YouTube kind of a guy, I suppose, this is not what you should be doing at all. It's just, it ain't right. To put it simply, it just ain't right. Responsibility to whoever's watching you, not this guy. I'm going to grab the slider and we're going to go current. And oh dear, I'm afraid. I am so scared that nothing will be going on. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring the curtain down here just in case he decides he's going to dive. We are waiting on Batman is the undefeated champion here on Saturday Madness. I am Richbartone, and he is, in fact, live at this time.
All right, I think we're still here, still with it. All right. Folks is looking like, what the hell?
You bet.
All right.
Wonder why. Wonder why.
So, yeah. We are going to stay on point, right? Uh-oh. Here, doggies.
You're going to stay on.
We're going to stay.
You're going to stay on point. At which point in time did people start calling dicks on point?
On point. We're going to stay moving.
Some code, I
Moving
guess.
and grooving.
Moving and a
I got
grooving.
my light on. I want to make sure my light on, period. That way, it's dark out here.
It looks dark out there. I'll be damned.
I do
It
that
looks
for me.
dark.
But yeah, nonetheless, we'll continue to move forward here. Like I said, I am the great, amazing one and only. You already know about this.
You keep telling yourself that because we kind of enjoy it for whatever reason, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for, you guessed it, smoke 'em if you got 'em right here on Saturday Madness.
Great games have been building. And like I said, we're going to continue to move forward. Today I brought out the steel armor suit, even though it's been very difficult, and it'll continue to be because I'm probably going to have to, take it off and put it back on one more time today at least. We'll see.
Damn.
Yeah.
Based on that statement, all of you other restreamers, snipers, if you will, you might want to be ready. This could be a busy evening.
Man, we just got to stay focused. Keep moving forward. I need investors, man. But yeah, no, I already got the phone bill money, brother. If that's what you want to call it. I mean,
is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Oh my fucking God.
I just need money in general. But yeah, no, that's.
But yeah, no.
That has nothing to do with any of this internet stuff. That's people I actually know. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I be making moves, bro. And they know it. They know I'm making moves. Like I said, I love how they're so focused on what I'm doing. And on every little move I make. And you can just see what they're on. Like, okay. Like, that's fine. I don't know what the point is. Like I said, I have full control over everything. You understand? Like, I make all decisions, bro. So yeah, that's my thing. Like, you can just see what it is, man. You know what I mean? Folks is too focused, Like, you gotta have your own priorities, man. You gotta have your own thing going, you know what I mean? Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Always. God provides, man.
Nobody's worried about you, and nobody wants you to be all right. I think I should probably leave it at that. But nobody, and I mean nobody, wants you to be all right. Not even your own mother.
You're so quick to forget, man. It's like they, every day, it's like they got that narcomnesia. Like they forget every time that I've won. I mean, I've won countless times. You know what I mean?
The next time will, of course, be the first time. Please welcome Michael Fox.
It's crazy. Is this working or what? There we go. Yeah,
so, Blue, I'm assuming you didn't get an answer.
Every single time across the board.
May or may not.
Look at your boy. We're not the same. I'm out here for real. This is my job and what I do in my career that I built from scratch, from the ground up, and created. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't just walk and talk, partner. Believe me. You know what I mean? When I say I run these streets, I mean I run these streets. You understand? So like I said, it's different.
Yeah, sure, it's different. You run these streets. Wouldn't that, if the assumption would be to me, and God knows I've never posed on being a street guy, if you ran the streets, wouldn't that mean you have money? Would that, or would that not mean that you would have some money? You'd have some people, leaping at your hand. Go do this, go do that. And by the way, while you're at it, do the other thing as well, because I'm running the streets and I have all the cash and the bitches and the cars to prove it. You, of course, have none of this because none of it's true.
It's different. Not the same. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Like, brother, you got to call things what they are. Like, no, I ask politely and I ask nicely, and I'm going to continue to ask. Not only for Rob Rack or him, but anybody, I'm going to ask for them to invest. This is what we do over here, brother. Right? Crowd fund. We want to get the people involved interacting and to contribute and pay me. What you got to understand is it's very bad news, right? That I already got that phone bill money, since you feel how you feel. As if
No,
that makes sense.
actually,
I'm out here for
it's sort of good news because it gives us material. That's not a bad thing. What you really want to stick it to us? Go away. Go the fuck away. We'd love it. Well, because what the fuck? We have enough material. If you went away forever, we could troll you for the next 20 years just on what you've left behind.
protecting you, brother. You understand? Huh. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It is what it is. People can pick a side and pick a team. I don't care. Do what you do. Ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't mean much to me. It truly don't. Feel me? So me, I'm gonna keep on building regardless. Regardless. That's right. Regardless.
That should be an applause line. That should have been an applause line. But no.
Yeah, they are so in their feelings. There are so many jellyfish because this is my career, you know, because I'm the real thing. I'm the prophecy. I'm what all the depictions are about. Like I said, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. And wouldn't you like to hide the truth? There's another one. A whole lot of jellyfish. Yeah. You can tell by people's actions how they feel. Yeah, jellyfish. You understand? Like, it's what people do. They try to talk subliminally and, you know, do subliminal stuff. I ain't worried about none of that nonsense. Like, that's the thing people don't get. I'm really
subliminal stuff. I actually, every night, I listen to rainfall that is subliminally messages to me that I like to exercise. And it works. At least it works on me. Maybe it's a placebo effect. Perhaps it isn't. I know if I get up in the morning and I don't feel like going to the gym, I'll be in there within the next 3 hours because I cannot stop myself.
out here. This is the real thing. Against all odds. Never had a friend in this world. And I keep on pushing and progressing and I'm building this. You know, and it's going to be all cute and all fun and games until I really get this to a higher level at some point, right? And when the money comes, when God makes it all happen, and He said it's happening like right now. You know, it's all fun and games till I have money to work with and a budget. That's all I need. Money should be the easiest thing to come by. It just isn't down here. Well, I'm trying to get out of here, but I need facilitate an environment to go. So
you're not a baby. You do not need a facilitated environment to go. I think what he means by that is he needs money for a bus ticket. I don't know. Why don't you hit up Vic? Good old brother in Christ will definitely put your ass on a bus to Austin as a way of getting rid of you without telling you that he's getting rid of you. You'll think he's doing you a favor, when in fact he would be doing himself a favor if he would just pay, I say pay, for that bus ticket to Austin. That would rock so hard.
See how they're in their feelings because I'm trying to expand? Because they know I can do it. That's fear, brother. Everything they do is fear-based. I love it. It's hilarious. Yeah, that's fear. Everything they own is fear-based. It's fear. They fear my potential. They fear what they know I'm capable of. They know I can do this, and I'm going to do it regardless. So it's all fun and games until I have a budget to work with and money, and I'm operating in Austin, Texas fully.
I don't know anything about that. I do know that when Sneed's mom, you know what, the house is going to his half sister,
right? And then I get to, you know, be in front of everyone, right?
Who I believe would not give him a dime, but then again, I could be wrong about the entire thing.
And I get to be out there changing everything in the streets and literally going to work on every block. Yeah. It's all fun and games till I get a budget or get a woman, girlfriend that want to take care of me and help me to do this and work together with me on it. And then says, you want to go to Arizona? Yes. And we go to Arizona. And now she's helping me to fund this project because I don't need that much to do it. I'm a boss. I'm a gangster for real. I'm going to get the job done. whatever it is, mission, whatever. I don't care what I go through. I don't care about nothing.
One of these days, oh Lord, one of these days he's going to get jumped live.
I care about the objective at hand. I'm going to get the job done every single time.
You're a complete fuck up.
You can put your money on me. You can put your money on that. So that's what I'm saying. It's all fun and games, you know, but people seeing this training, how many I did, like at least 30,000 inertia pull-ups today with the armor of God on.
30,000 inertia pull-ups. He just holds himself up there for a minute, and then it's whatever the hell he decides it's going to be. What a clown. What an absolute loser. And gee, I wonder why he can't get laid. It's amazing.
It's unheard of. I've never done that before.
At least not by women. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I'm doing inertia pull-ups, and I'm holding. So it's called a static hold. I'm holding that whole time. Okay. Almost 3 minutes of hold time. That's a long time, bro. You know? I ain't worried about what nobody got to say. I'm in a different lane. I trained constantly to get ready. I keep getting stronger somehow because of God.
He trains constantly. Note to Tyree, masturbation is not training. To repeat, masturbation is not training. We now return you to your regularly scheduled madman. I thought, God, that would have been such a night. Oh, fuck.
God. And just like the depictions depicted it, Batman's strong as hell, but he's a man. He's human. You know, doesn't mean I'm not superhuman. I am. But I'm.
And say hello. I must be going to Captain Spaulding right now. And he arrives with a zinger for the listeners. He stinks so bad the prostitute passes on him.
I'm still a human. I'm still a man. That's what they say all the time. They say he's got some kind of armor on.
You would think
he's
you would think sooner or later it would happen just for practice.
He's still human. They said he's human. You know, at least it looks like that. Because
absolutely, Mimi.
I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. There'd be some folks that'd be tripping me out that I'd be wondering if they're human or not. You know? So, because everything that's transpired and everything I keep finding out, maybe I'm really not. I have no idea. You know? But it's all new for me. I'm after the truth. I want answers from everybody, but
after the truth. Try it again. Take two. After the truth. Living a lie.
I want the truth, and people can't give me the truth. Only God can give me the truth. But people don't know my truth. They don't know anything about me. They don't know the truth. You know what I mean? So I can't ask them questions. I want answers on what the hell is going on, and I'm not worried about it. I don't need none of that. But like I said, try my best to keep pressing forward. I don't know if I'm going to end up having to carry all this because it may not go on again, but we'll see. But like I said,
Groucho, there will never be another one. That's for damn sure.
I'm having fun, man. I'm doing what I'm doing. Training, proof. I keep getting stronger, like almost every day. It's crazy. I don't know how I do it. I'm tired. Like, I don't know how I do it. A lot going on.
And did you know Groucho Marx played guitar very well?
But I just keep pressing forward, and that's the thing. That's why it's bad news. You know, anybody that, you know, feels like that, good luck, bro. Because it's judgment time. Yeah, it's happening right now. God is at work. You know, it's judgment time. So good luck with that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can see people's priorities. Like, why is that your priority? Like I said, what? You know, I love how they can't answer questions, but they always want to talk and type.
You want to know what's sort of a priority for me right now? And oh boy, is that a screenshot, or is that a screenshot? Valentine's Day. Let me rub this in for just a minute, if I might. Right now, we're trying to make plans for Valentine's Day. And there's a very good possibility that we're going to go to a golf simulator because they have these private suites that are just So well appointed and stocked bar, fully stocked soft drinks, great food. Hey, man, and only $31 an hour for the suite. I can play golf for a couple of hours and have a nice little dinner, maybe a burger or something, get out there on a limb for a change. Are you doing that? Are you making plans for Valentine's Day? No, you're not. You're absolutely not. Unless, of course, you're going to take your left hand and your right hand out to dinner. That's about as close to sex as you will ever get again 3 minutes after the hour.
Like what? Priorities, brother. You know what I mean? You got to get your priorities straight.
Now, I have to
Like I
admit,
said,
I have heard it both ways. That Groucho played very well, and he certainly did in Horse Feathers. I have also heard that he learned how to play that song perfectly. And he's playing a fucked up jazz chords too, dude, and then never played again. I don't know which one to believe.
you know, you're wasting your time. God is going to make it all happen, just like I said, just like it's judgment time. My God don't play. My God is real, homie.
Roy Clark was a god. Glenn Campbell was a god. I sometimes think, just from my opinion as somebody listening to music, that maybe the best guitar player ever was actually Joe Pass.
Believe that. He gonna give me the money.
But oh yeah, I grew up on a steady diet of Roy Clark and Buck Owens. If you grew up in my neighborhood in the 1970s, your parents had hee-haw on, especially when it was winter out. You weren't really getting outside. You saw a lot of hee-haw. I never minded seeing Roy Clark. Just about the greatest could be. Oh, Jerry.
Honestly, that's where I want to go for a little.
Oh, Jerry Reed was my guy, man. Glenn Campbell, Good Time Era. That's where I found Jerry Reed and John Hartford. Oh, man, I loved Jerry Reed so much when I was like between the ages of 11 and 16. I listened to a lot of Jerry Reed.
A little bit Arizona. I want to go on vacation to Arizona with someone who loves me and I love them and be happy and maybe go to work and do this in
hell no.
Arizona. I didn't even think about that. That'd be pretty cool. It's all desert out there. Be a cool little place. There's corruption in Arizona. It's corruption and crime everywhere.
Now, the cool thing there is a wife that doesn't even play golf. She really does enjoy going over there. We've been over there several times.
Corruption and crime. I love this city, but this city is corrupt. It's that simple. And hell, it's entertaining for folks. I'm sure it's entertaining to watch. And it'll really get entertaining when we get to these major cities and states because word is going to carry quick. They're going to be like, there's a whole Batman out here. He just appears out of nowhere and he's just getting busy and doing what he does. It's a real thing. I'm a real celebrity. The real Bruce Wayne, homie. What you talking about?
Okay, he has ended. We have one more minute to go. And at that point, that will be Saturday Madness for this week. But we got a little bit left, so let's get it.
So that's what we're looking to do, expand. So, yes, I'm asking everyone. Hell, I'm asking you folks that want to type in chats, where's your money at? See, they want to talk, but they don't want to pay. It ain't free. Yeah. You watching? Come on, pay that.
Not so much watching as listening, but go ahead.
Ticket price, $25 every time, every show. Come on, homie. Yeah, I love it, man. They got to watch my moves and watch me succeed. I love that. All fear-based, and I'm living in love and moving forward and building. It's all it takes, the budget and the money. Go do this in Arizona, ball out of control, and keep on making dough because I get paid to do this, homie. Catch up easy.
And that was Batman as the undefeated champion. And that is all that I have for you on this Saturday Madness. I'd like to thank everybody for spending some of your Saturday with us here on Negative 43 TV. It truly means a whole lot. Yes, Saturday Madness is in fact back. It's going to be a little different though, because I'm not going to have a set schedule. I'll be on between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m., let's say. And that would be Sneedville time, which is Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. So I'm going to give myself a really broad window there, so I don't feel like I have to be anywhere. You know, that kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, being retired. The only thing I need to be to anymore, get to anymore, tends to be doctor's appointments, and I'll have another one Tuesday. So it was a great time. I'm so glad you're still here with me. I got a really, really fun outro video. If you haven't seen it, you're really, really going to enjoy it. But in the meantime, you know what I'm getting ready to say. So you may as well say it with me. It's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone. And until the next time, I'll talk to you.
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.